Okay, hi. Ready? Cool.
There's something wrong with my brain.
I realize that I talk a lot, and they can hear everything I'm saying. Every time.
That's why I start to be silent. Just like don't talk every time.
I've also noticed that for a good, like, chunk of time, every video is the exact same length, and it's scary.
You said that earlier, and
It's like
that's
once I say
really
something, you can't take it back.
Terrifying to
interesting
look
and
at.
weird and scary all at the same. Yeah. Also, kind of goes to show that I guess I'm a creature of habit. I'm gonna talk for this amount of time.
33 minutes, 20 seconds. I
Wow.
think that was the time.
22.
33 minutes and 20 seconds.
Something
22
like that.
seconds, yeah, exactly, for like 6 videos.
Yeah.
Amazing. That is amazing, actually. All right.
Is this 6.5b?
Yeah, I believe so. So they're saying, let's say that theta is between 0 and 360. The cosine of theta is -1/2. Find all possible values of theta. Which, another way that they could say that is just solve, right? Solve for theta. Because what does solve mean? Find all possible values that make the equation true. So, but they're just trying to help you out a little bit. So when we look at this, first of all, how many answers are there going to be to this question? It's a good question to start with.
An amount.
No less than 0 and no more than infinite, right? Can we get more specific than that? How many solutions are there going to be to this equation? And
Half a
feel free
solution.
to fire out any thoughts that you have. Remember, we do better when we talk and we start to bounce ideas off of one another. Hmm?
It's my favorite answer.
Ella, say that a little louder, please.
If it's negative, that means it's in a quadrant.
So you're talking about turning this into kind of a quadrant issue.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Is that a logical thought?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great thought. It's a perfect thought. All right, so let's turn it into a quadrant issue. How many quadrants can make it true?
Quadrant 2 and quadrant 3.
Because there are 2 quadrants
Where cosine is negative.
where cosine is negative. Perfect. Which 2 quadrants are they?
Quadrant
2 and
1
3.
and 4.
Quadrant 2 and 3? Negative.
Oh, yeah, negative. Okay.
So,
It's like, wait, am I wrong?
okay, there are 2 quadrants where cosine is negative. They're quadrants 2 and 3. Fair? Okay, so in the other ones that you did last night, where we were saying find the tangent of 210 degrees, we said reference angle, chart, quadrant, right? Well, now we're going backwards. Right, we're given the value, we're trying to find the angle. But we still want to do basically the 3 things, it just may be a different order, okay? But we still want to, I mean, we've already talked about quadrants. So, chart. Chart. How does chart come into play here? So the angle that has a cosine of 1/2 is
60 degrees.
60 degrees. Great. Does that make sense? Just right off the chart. Did we just find the answer?
No.
No, why not?
Not really.
Because it's not in the quadrant that we want.
Yeah.
So what did we find?
The reference angle.
We found the reference angle. We found the reference angle. So a reference angle is 60 degrees. We just have to find the angle in quadrant 2 and the angle in quadrant 3 that has a reference angle of 60 degrees. Fair? All right. After today, this is going to come a lot quicker to you, what we're about to do next. But for now, let's kind of talk it through. Where do we go for reference angles?
The x-axis?
Hmm?
The x-axis?
The x-axis, closest x-axis. What are the options?
180, 360.
180 degrees, 360 degrees, 0 degrees, right? If we are trying to go to quadrant 2, let's start with quadrant 2. Which of those are we going to?
180.
We're going to 180, right? And so we would have that angle where this angle right here is 60 degrees. That's how our reference angle comes into play. Does that make sense? Okay. Ooh, use different color. Now different colors. So what's theta? 120, right? Because it's 60 degrees before 180. Yes?
Yeah.
60 degrees before 180, so basically 180
Minus 60.
minus 60. So theta is 120 degrees. Are we okay with the 120? Questions on it? Okay. That takes care of quadrant 2. Now we got to take care of quadrant 3. Where is quadrant 3 going to go?
So 180.
That's also going to go to 180. So this angle right here, right, to the x-axis, that's going to be our 60-degree angle. So therefore, how'd you get that?
360.
180 plus 60. Because to get here, we go around to 180, and then we go 60 degrees further. So in this case, 180 plus 60 is 240 degrees. Right?
Yes.
You're done. Man, you're fast.
I think I'm good.
Oh.
Hopefully.
Ah.
No.
I'm just kidding.
That's the first.
Yes, sir.
Are we always gonna go counterclockwise to get the angle like that? Like you want?
We are assuming that an angle is in standard position, and because it's between 0 and 360, we want to go counterclockwise. If they could ask us, they won't, but they could say theta is between 0 and negative 360, in which case we'd go clockwise, but we go counterclockwise because of that statement there. Does that make sense? Other questions here? Okay. Here's the next one. Same thing, theta between 0 and 360. And let's say that the tangent of theta is equal to negative 1. Tangent of theta is equal to negative 1. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes to work on that one. And I'll try to mark these out, which is approximately 7,000 volts.
Yes. Precisely.
You can pause.
So
I probably could, but am I going to? No, you guys get to